Now the real nerdy stuff. Not that the things before weren't nerdy. I think our entire industry is a little bit nerdy, but I think now for the deep cortex.
We have some news on several fronts. First one, on the Cartesi Rollups Node front. Node has been fully rewritten, so it's a V2 node that's there. It's running, it's doing its job. And what this means is that now Cartesi Rollups V2, which the contracts have been maturing for a while, and the Cartesi emulator has evolved a lot, several new features, and the missing link for a full Rollups V2 solution was the node itself, and now the node is there, it's running. Piece of software.
It's a critical piece, and we're very happy that we came together.
So we've been experimenting with integration with Espresso and Avail, which basically allows us to take advantage of alternative DAs and decentralized sequencing as well. We have integrations running on top of Rollups V2 Alpha. So we have this alpha release of the node. It has a full feature. So the Espresso integration is a little bit more mature. We have already 3 applications that are experimenting this new integration. Some of them showed up here. So we have DCA Monster, the DeFi application. We have Comet, which is a social application, and also drawing canvas. So these are all integrated. We have this experimental integration. We have the steps to adapt an existing application to make use of Espresso. And these are going to be demoed at DevCon, so they're pretty much ready and going to be running on Espresso's testnet. We also have been playing around with integrating with Avail, which also gives us some nice cheap DA. So we're going to run a hackathon at DevCon with this. Very, very excited about it, so that people can experiment and see like use cases and how much like having your data in Avail or in Espresso opens up doors for applications.
So let me say that again. We're going to have a hackathon, Cartesi and Avail in Bangkok very soon.
So these relationships are what make Web3 impressive, right? So you can each focus on what we do best. In our case, we're the best execution environment out there. And they can focus on sequencing and DAs and so on. And you can all get some value from each other and provide that to everyone else.
Now releases, we're also releasing as an artifact on GitHub both the APIs and the deployment addresses of the deployed smart contracts, and also an Envil stance, Envil state with the contracts already deployed. So if you have a project in Go or a project in Rust, for example, and you want to interact with the contracts, you don't need to install npm just for that to get the recent version of the contracts. You can just get the artifacts from.
Just to kind of like explain to everybody else, the compute team is making the Cartesi coprocessor, and what we have done recently is that we have put out a kind of pre-production mainnet coprocessor, and a coprocessor in this particular case is like something where you're using cryptoeconomic security in order to kind of like get computation done with a set of operators and things like eigenlayer. And we have deployed this. It's ready for experimentation. If you go to the Cartesi coprocessor channel on Cartesi Discord.
And I think with that, we close the core updates for today, it seems.